All right, what's up, you guys? I'm gonna try to kind of get through this video as briefly as possible, but knowing me and knowing how much I like to talk and knowing how much I love this topic, probably won't be a short video. But if you're a mom and you vibe with me, with my energy, then it should be an interesting video. So anyway, I wanted to make this video because I wanted to clarify a little bit more about what Moms Wear Heels really entailed. Now, some of you just heard it or maybe saw Moms Wear Heels, my name on Instagram or something, and then you just followed and it was like, hey, it's a lady, she works out, she squats, she wears heels sometimes, cool. I want us to delve a little bit deeper as to what Moms Wear Heels is and why I started the brand and how it just kind of turned into a brand without my really knowing. So let me rewind my life. About 4 years ago, I had my first child. I was about 26, and I wanted to be a mommy, and I felt like the luckiest woman in the world after I gave birth to my son, to my first child. I just did. I just knew I was put on this earth to be a mom. Now, there's always two sides to every coin, right? So the coin that I got with motherhood also came with your body looks drastically different. You have these new stretch marks. What is this? You have like skin colorations. You know when you go through pregnancy and your skin changes? That my hair changed. Everything was different, and I did not like how I looked at all after having kids. Some of you may have seen one of my posts on Instagram, but I talk about how I was experiencing the elation of motherhood, put my son down for a nap after breastfeeding him, was about a week postpartum, looked in the mirror at the bathroom, big mistake. I almost just I think maybe I did. I just started weeping, like, who are you? I did not recognize myself anymore. And for a woman to not recognize who she is, what body she's living in, that is an existential crisis. And we as society, we try to downplay women wanting to look and feel good as if it, they're fine. As if it shouldn't matter, as if we should just dismiss it as who cares? First of all, everyone cares what they look like. Let's just be honest. Is it the most important thing? Of course not. But does it matter? Yes. That's why the fitness industry and the makeup bloggers and all these people are millionaires, because everyone wants to look and feel good. So let's just be honest. Got that out the way. Now, I sat there feeling bad about myself, feeling guilty that I even cared about how I looked, if that makes sense. So not only am I emotional because I don't like how I feel and look, but then I also have a layer of guilt over that of, you just gave birth to this beautiful baby boy, your prince, what is wrong with you, right? So just feeling like a crappy person, you know? So I sat on the couch, I remember. It probably was like 1 a.m. or something. I could not sleep. I just felt this like stirring in my soul. And shortly after I sat down, feeling sorry for myself, Moms Wear Heels. Moms Wear Heels. Just kind of whispered in my brain, right? And I remember just waking up even more and just getting alert. Like, I need to write that down. I need to do something with this phrase. I didn't know what a brand was. I was in school full time. I was a restaurant owner. I was not worried about building a brand as a new mom. But I knew Moms Wear Heels was something that I was supposed to learn more about and discover and create. So I realized why Moms Wear Heels was such an important phrase for me, and so I realized that Moms Wear Heels had a deeper meaning for me, and not just a mom still wears heels. For me, it meant, hey, Monica, I'm giving you permission to still be who you are, even though you're a mom. I'm giving you permission to still feel sexy, even though people are telling you, like literally people were telling me like, you can't do this anymore, you can't model anymore, you can't dance anymore. And I'm like, who? Says you? Like, people are funny. But anyway, I remember everyone being in my ear about what was appropriate as a mom now. And my thinking, something doesn't feel right about what you're telling me. What you're telling me is that I should basically let the old version of myself completely die just to be this new role, just as a mom. To me, I would have become a depressed person if I did that. And how is that being a good mom, is by being a depressed mom? No. I knew better. My intuition, my higher self knew better, and I wasn't going. So what had happened was I basically told myself, Monica, I promise you and we're in this together. We're still going after our destiny. We're still going after our dreams. I shortly after wrote a book, 7 Habits of a Healthy, Happy Mom. I became a parenting expert on Tukasa Fox for a year. I just took off preaching what I'm preaching right now, which is you can be a mom, you can be a dang good mom, but you do not have to let go of your dreams, your aspirations, and who you are. In other words, you can be a mom and still do you. I think that is one of the biggest gifts we can give our kids, especially our daughters. I have been blessed enough to have a girl. I've also had a girl 3 years later after I had my son. And I'm like, what an amazing gift, God. You're giving me the opportunity to show a little girl how to be a woman in this life. And am I going to make thousands of mistakes? Yeah, because I'm human. But I want her to remember how I made her feel. You know, I want her to remember how hopefully I inspired her to go after her dreams. I know I brought this home while I was still breastfeeding her. I did my first bikini competition, my fitness show, while I was breastfeeding her. There's a full vlog on that entire journey. Search for it. I thought it was entertaining. I'm still breastfeeding her. Basically, I think that you can merge motherhood with destiny. That's what Moms Wear Heels means in a nutshell. And what I want, my intention with this video is that I want more people to get that it's not just about physically feeling sexy. I think feeling sexy is a state of mind that is drawn from a woman standing in her purpose and owning who she is. So sexy comes in all different shapes, colors, sizes. Sexy to me is just confidence in who you were put here to be and having the balls to be that person. I believe that every mom has gifts, right? Everybody has gifts. And I think that society has a way of diminishing a woman still wanting to utilize her gifts after she becomes a mother. That worked in society for a certain amount of time. But what happened was in the 50s, when that whole housewife era really became prevalent, a lot of women were self-medicating themselves with antidepressants and all this stuff because they knew they were completely neglecting a very loud part of their soul that wanted to still be used. Everybody has gifts. Maybe for you it's painting. Maybe for you it's helping and counseling other people. Maybe for you you're an incredible dancer. I don't know. It's for you to know. I bet you know what your gifts are. My challenge for all of us moms in 2017 and beyond, not just this year, forever, is that hey, go get your sister, please. Is that we become even more apologetic about going after the things that liven us up, that wake us up, that brings joy to us. Because I think the hardest part about doing that is releasing the guilt associated with doing that. The easiest way to let go of that guilt, if you do feel guilt as a mom for going after the things that light you up, if it takes you out of the household, is just reminding yourself, very simply, that the best way you can be a great mom is to be a happy, healthy one. The best way to be a healthy, happy you is that you are in touch with exactly who you are. And yes, that means taking time for yourself. And for me, I love to do that with fitness. I love to do that with coaching my clients. It's my passion. I love it. I love it. I love being creative. That's what wakes me up. That's what lights me up. My kids light me up. If you guys follow me on Instagram, all the videos I make with my kids, they light me up. And I just know I'm a better mother and nurturer for them when I take care of me. And that's what I want Moms Wear Heels to represent. Not just feeling sexy and feeling great about how you look on the outside in regards to fitness and stuff, but more importantly, using your gifts post childbirth. That's what I want to see more moms doing. So anyway, thank you guys for listening to this rant. You guys are awesome, tossum. Please subscribe to this channel if you have not already. That way I know you actually want to hear more rants from me. You want to see more videos. If you're not following me on Instagram, make sure that you do at Moms Wear Heels.